It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And this one features Jordan Addison. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Vikings and the Bears, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Alongside my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, and this is a matchup, Brock, that we may see many, many times in the future of this league. A couple of rookie starters leading their offenses at quarterback.
And that really does make it a measuring stick game for both of them, Kate. Rookie quarterbacks in the draft, they're always linked to each other. From the moment they're tabbed, the starters in their first season. And then when you get to look across and you get to play one, you know that both of them want to be the one who leads their guys to a win, because that's a victory that will be talked about both for the rest of their rookie season and beyond.
Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go from Chicago. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, the third overall pick in this year's draft. After a decorated career at UNC, it's Drake May.
Katie certainly produced a lot of highlights last week, but he gave the defense a couple as well on those interceptions. And I don't care how many touchdowns as a quarterback you throw in a game, you turn it over a couple times at a loss, put your defense out there a few more times, those moments you remember. What should really be driving him to get the win this week.
And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Operating from the gun, here's May. Got his target, it's Baker. Good little rip there, looks like about 6. Stop that time by Jamel Dean. Everyone's prepped, it's second down now. Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. May. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. And leading them out to the number 1 overall pick in this year's draft out of USC, a player with immense promise, Caleb Williams.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
Williams from the gun. That's complete, Cole Kmet. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Completed over the middle. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Hit made by TJ Edwards. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the Vikings 41-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And they bring him down quickly, but he does have it across the 40. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Working from the gun, Williams. That'll be complete to Jacobs.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
So close to getting off the field. The fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. And now they're going to have to buckle down and force it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
All right, here we go. Second down. Trying again, following the sack. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Williams caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. Up the middle they go with Madison. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 47. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Going play action, May. Cut by Lockett. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Going left side, Madison with it. And he pushed deep into enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty.
Defense.
So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. The penalty goes ahead and gives them the first.
Automatic first down.
Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to Madison. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The rookie from Michigan, there that time. The Bears into the nickel for 3rd down. May now from the gun. Pass is caught by Addison. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They send a man in motion. On play action, here's May. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the gun, it's May. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Bass's kick is good. And that will get them on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Dory Jackson now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll take this up to around the 30-yard line. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Second down now, 7 to go. Finds his man, it's Godwin. And he reaches the 35 before going out. 3rd and just 2 to go. Oh, and they're gonna have the fullback try and power for it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
On 4th down, the Bears turning to Trenton Gill to punt this away. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Dukes out of one stop. And the Bears take possession of the football. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
The Bears and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. This is the first red zone opportunity for the Bears. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Cut by Jacobs. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Williams throwing on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Now, not much to debate. Clearly roughing the passer on that play, but what a costly moment it turns out to be, erasing that turnover on downs and giving them 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, discipline comes.
And he has the Chicago touchdown! The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown! That eye for the end zone. It's part of the reason they brought him in, right, Brock? And he definitely didn't look like a rookie on that one.
No, not at all. Looked like a seasoned pro right there.
Yeah, he definitely did. And that's got to be the exact type of play that they were hoping to see out of him here in year 1.
Yeah, you're really looking, Kate, for all the signs for a rookie quarterback that he has what it takes to succeed at this level. And that was an NFL throw.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
That's incomplete left side. Jordan Addison, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. To throw, here's May. Complete beyond the marker. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there. 1st
down throw for May. Complete over the middle. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Justin Reed with the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air yet again, May. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Some movement there before the snap, right side of the line. This is going to back them up. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Play action on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Able to find Hawkinson.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Bass's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Valus Jones now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bears send receiver Chris Godwin getting set for another go. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They go counter, it's Jacobs. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Motioning the tight end now. On target to Godwin. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
They needed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Williams from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Now Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2. So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it's going to be Vikings football. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, it's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for TJ Hawkinson. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's May. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Ryan Wright on to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it's going to be Bears football. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. That's more on the quick slant. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Bears with a chance to add to their lead. Here's 2nd and 2. Boyd hauls it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he's taken down at the 30.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Completed here to Komet. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Rolling left, buying some time. And he drives this forward to the 6. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Williams. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. It's picked out by the Vikings going the other way.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, yeah, season. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play no one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard, and it's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Just a yard on the run, and we've reached the end of our first half.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. In the first half, it was the rookie from USC, Caleb Williams, who was looking the part. He has a touchdown pass, and that amounted to the only touchdown of the game for either team thus
Their
far.
line has it all teed up and ready to send it away. On the return, here's Jones. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Chicago offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
On the pickup. second and 6.
Here's Williams. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Hits his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get in the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ball at the 33 for first down. From the gun, here's Herbert. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
It's second and 8 at the 32-yard
From the 32. He sends this one to the end zone. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Third down, here's Williams. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. Carney's kick is good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Reed now to kick this one away. Wangu now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Vikings now set to take the field. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. To the air on first down, May. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. On play action, here's May. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So now they have 3rd and short. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. Has the 1st and more past midfield. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Inside handoff goes to Madison. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Going play action, May. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Has the connection to Hawkinson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down throw by Williams. Finds his man. It's Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, Williams. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Williams to throw on first. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Caught by Jacobs. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. Now here's Williams. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Bears now lead by 10. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears drive their lead to 11. Reed now to kick this one away. Wangu now to return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you gotta wonder if they're gonna be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Caught, nice gain left side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They're going play action. And a man is there to knock that away.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
ETN goes up and over for the touchdown. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt. That came right up to the doorstep of success. Nice play, though, to make some contact and stop him a yard shy of the conversion.
Yeah, these defenders, they just want to get to that next play. After you give them a touchdown, even if it's not their fault, right? Snap and clear. And that hyper-focus and extra motivation led them to sniffing out that call and being able to react just in the nick of time.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Jackson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And it just feels like he's been fighting uphill since this one kicked off today, doesn't it? The mistakes just canceling out a lot of what he's been able to do offensively on the positive end of things. This defense, man, they have seized on the mistakes and made life difficult. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Komet brings it in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. The penalty goes ahead and gives them the 1st.
Automatic 1st down.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Now Williams. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Well, you kind of expect this to happen a couple of times this season, right? They catch the rookie here for roughing the passer.
Yeah, that comes with experience, Kate. Rookie is so excited to make plays in his 1st season. You just get that tunnel vision on making the sack, and he doesn't realize the ball was already gone.
Now he takes it, and he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Escapes the pocket. He calls his own number again. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives them 1st and goal. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They'll run. Jacobs. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Putting the tight end in motion. Working from the gun, Williams. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
To throw, Williams. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book. QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
Wangu now to return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. First down from the 31. From the gun, ETN gets it. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand if thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's May. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Man in motion here. Here's ETN on first down. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. This is ETN. No one around. He's got space. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings down by only 2 in the 4th. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Well, you look at the scoreboard, partner. They trail by only a couple, but they have failed now on a couple of 2-point tries in this game.
Yeah, could be tied, even leading right now.
Exactly. Maybe some second-guessing happening on that sideline.
You know, I'm glad you bring that up, Kate, because that does start to happen here. Sure, teams love to be aggressive, you hear that all the time, but I guarantee you, on the sidelines, in the locker room, on the plane, after the game, they're going to be talking about why didn't we just take the points when they were available.
The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They stick with Jacobs. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw is Williams. On target to Godwin. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Open space inside the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he only gets a little here, down inside the 35. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Williams to throw. He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. They did it! He made the interception! And the Vikings have some new life in the 4th. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
The offense headed back to the field. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. First down throw for May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. This one taken in by Baker. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Vikings trail by a couple. And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. Looking to throw. Has the connection to Hawkinson. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Pass is caught by Addison. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Here he is to throw. Completes this one to Baker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Throwing now. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. Here's a give to ETN. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They've got a man in motion. Running it after the penalty. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Minnesota spends its second time out here. To throw. Out left, and Lockett makes the grab. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Now give this up the middle to ETN. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. Second down now, 7 to go. ETN again. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Man in motion, headed right. ETN on 3rd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up 4th and 9. Important moment as they turn to Greg Zuerlein. So here's their 3rd and final timeout. 7 seconds left in this game. Greg Zuerlein is out in the game's biggest moment. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. That one is good! And that, folks, is your game winner!
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drop today. This game is over. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Chicago.